A few girls say I fi dye my beard. And I make them know say, I don't want it die. I want it live. I'm out.
Tell Andrew say him get enough already. Andrew coming out from Spanish Town, come buy a house. Build a house at Cherry Garden for over 800 million. You can't go home now, my brother. You get enough. Your pocket full. Go on home now, my dog.
Gotcha.
Labor right before Andrew Holness. When me have bump no clock bus gun for labor right, where you're the batty boy.
Yeah man, be a detour, mash up on the work today. All that have a detour too. Oh yeah, I say, watch it. All the chichi bus make detour. Catch it there, catch it. Yeah man, see there, all the chichi bus have a detour. Yeah man, Andrew Holness, you see what I go on? And I'm going to take something out of the 28 account.
The vase, the dream where you sell, batty boy. The dream where you sell, waste man. See you road there? And this we just left Big Bridge and I go up here now. The guy New Road, the guy Bellevue. This is where we have a drive pan, gravel. And we have drive pan gravel for the past 39 years, Jankro. And you come up here, your giant wife with the whole batics and fleas and drop out on the head. I want to tell you, so I want to go give you a road. I want to do switch from PNP. So you can make we think tough again. All know we can't tough. Go gravel. The car have the wacky dip and molly dip like a rust. What do you look for the car? You have your one never ding dang and sing. Right on the shoulder fling. Every bumbo clotting.
The HAJ responsible for all government land, whether to sell them or divest them or release them out. So one man I run two agencies, the chairman for HAJ and the chairman for UDC, I see in person. And when you check it out, him and the crime minister are business partner. So if that are no conflict of interest and corruption, me don't know what is.
You know, I'll never forget in 2017 when Superintendent Enid Ross Stewart, she was the head of Sissoko, told a joint parliamentary committee that in Jamaica it was the pastors and the policemen among the leading high-profile perpetrators of sex offences against our children.
Now welcome back to another Exclusive for Life. Now blessing goes out to all my viewers and all my subbies, all my well-wishers. Like, share and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Coming up in today's topic and review, I just want to say blessing and blessing my viewers and my subscribers, and thanks for tuning in again to another one exclusive hot topic discussion and review. But you know, before I go further in today's topic, I have to take the time out to big up all of my new subscribers, all of the individual who take the time out to press the bell button, for press the notification button, for tuning into my channel. Now your views is really greatly appreciated. Now today's a topic, as you can see, the people them of Jamaica right now is like they are very unruly. The tension in Jamaica is just so tense, especially with the people them and the government. And I think one of the main reasons is the fact that with Jamaican, when they consider that the leader is presently right now is under investigation for illicit enrichment and all the corruption that's stemming around the Prime Minister right now, it put a bad taste in the people them mouth and put a bad thoughts in the people them mind, and from them don't have no respect for the leaders is gonna show out into the public. That's why it is very important for Mr. Andrew Holness for have this situation addressed where his concern is integrity, because if the people of Jamaica know that this Prime Minister is a chop lord and him don't have no integrity, they eventually gonna lose all respect for him. They're gonna lose all respect for the parliamentarian. And the only thing I see of Mr. Andrew Holness is the police them. And if the police them decides to them stop lose respect for him, you know, that's it for him, you know. Cause that's the only thing probably does I save him right now. That's why him can go around and just bully his way through. Because as far as the law is concerned, you should be happy if you say, well, do all the investigation you want on me because you know you're an honest man, but you can't come out and do that. And that's why the people them can hold you in that regard, whereas you not being fair. Because a fair person would say, FID, do an investigation. Tax office, do an investigation. IC, do an investigation. Me now have nothing for hide because I'm a clean individual. But apparently, it's like you cannot do that. And that raises a concern in the minds of many Jamaicans. However, I want to see where I go on in this one. But before me kick off this one, I want to take a moment to say R.I.P. to Lady Patricia Mark Golden mom, who passed away at the early age of 92 years old. With all due respect, I want to take a minute silence for this lady. May her soul rest in peace. Beautiful soul.
And then just avoid Waltham. Waltham is not a good look at this time. Right before you reach the dumping shop, I don't know how I go on. Them say them want yourself a fix.
Yo, no look, see the Mandela over there now, right? MacArthur over there now. No difference, so you can stay there. So all the Ugly Park man, them are not safe, but anything where I come across Ugly Park Road, no it go. You no copy anything where I come across man, Ugly Park, no it go. Yeah.
Shop on the work today. All that have a detour too. Oh yeah, I say, watch it. All the chichi bus make detour. Catch it there, catch it. Yeah, man. See there, all the chichi bus have a detour. Yeah, man. And Jonas, you see what I go on? And I'm going to take something out of the 28 account.
So my viewers, you know say sometimes I don't feel sorry for some of them people, yeah. Cause I tell you say them people are living in them community and them sister them something yeah, go on with them roads, you know. And them wouldn't come together and let the government know. No, them run up and down and they say, bro God, we love him and we way. But what? You see true now, as when I tell you, say them a lose respect for him. Because what? Them find out say my chap, you know, hear the first thing the man say. Mr. Andrew Holness, look here, you have to go take some more money out of the 28 account. So you see, because his thieving motivation ways, it motivate the people them for a black road and I say them want them road fixed because if you a thief and you not fix our road, so it motivate the people them for come out and speak up for what them want. What you are going here, so the people them want the road fixed.
Shop on the work today. All that have a detour too. Oh yeah, I say, watch it. All the chichi bus make detour. Catch it there, catch it. Yeah, man. See there, all the chichi bus have a detour. Yeah, man. And Jonas, you see what I go on? And I'm going to take something out of the 28 account. See there, roadblock. Everybody have a detour. Off Ness Road, Waltham Park. Yeah, outfield. Watch out. Catch him. You see? Yeah, man. Be a detour. Mash up on the work today. All that have a detour too. Oh yeah, I say, watch it. All the chichi bus make detour. Catch it there, catch it. Yeah, man. See there, all the chichi bus have a detour. Yeah, man. And Jonas, you see what I go on? And I'm going to take something out of the 28 account. See there, roadblock. Everybody have a detour. Off Ness Road, Waltham Park. Yeah, outfield. Watch out. Catch him. You see?
The Prime Minister training in case he gotta go to jail.
Every time never left.
Government badness and Holness. Government badness and Holness.
He has desecrated every single word in this song. I mean, to take the donor funds in the time of crisis, when we reflect back on what it was like during COVID in 2020, 2021, the suffering and the what the whole world was experiencing in terms of sorrows and death, and people in that time, many didn't have a job because everything was locked down. And so people rally and send contributions of funds to help Jamaicans in the time of distress and need and sorrows and grief and anguish and uncertainties. But he used that money for himself, for his own interests. That's a crime. You don't use charity funds. That's going to get him in deep, well, he's already in trouble, but that's going to get him in bigger trouble than he have ever experienced. And when you think of the national anthem, it's a prayer, you know, and since we're having church this morning, it says Eternal Father. So it's looking to the Father of heaven and earth, not the voodoo or the obi or the witchcraft doctor. The one who said, let there be light, and there was light. And then it says, it's a petition to bless our land. But this prime minister and his cronies march through St. Anne and desecrate the land with the blood of from the goat head, or we don't even know what kind of blood was in it. It could be human blood, who knows? But they desecrate the land that we're asking God to bless our land. When we look at the corruption that is in the land, when we look at the trafficking of drugs that's in the land, the gun trafficking, the cocaine trafficking, human trafficking, the crime and the violence, the land is desecrated. And we're asking the Lord to keep us, to guard us with his mighty hand.
You know, so the UDC responsible for all government run agency and all government land, and the HAJ responsible for all government land, whether to sell them or divest them or lease them out. So one man I run two agency, the chairman for HAJ and the chairman for UDC, I see in person. And when you check it out, him and the crime minister are business partner. So if that are no conflict of interest and corruption, me don't know what is. And how much millions run through for them company and for them portfolio, and them file nil tax return. And if it was a normal people or some people where no have big position like them, they would have got to prison. So me just say, why? You see how them people have it. When poor man commit, them are kind of sitting a thief. But when big man commit, a fraud. So me don't know what them are going to do about it, but something need to be done, because this man I run the country for him portfolio, for benefit for himself and his family. He not run it like before him coming up power when they make all them big talk for make Jamaica better. Him just a look personal gain. And one of people don't understand, you know. The man and him confederate them go behind Jamaica people back and a change the constitution without we knowing what is going on. You know, invite you to know, have no dialogue and no town hall meeting, and them just do what them feel like. So at some point in time when they change the constitution, now police can just stop you and lock you up and charge you for what you don't know. And you never know, say, did upon the law already. So time come, man. Fee man in confederate them and in 40 thief them or 49. Time for them go.
The vase, the dream where you sell, batty boy. The dream where you sell, waste man. See you road there? And this we just left Big Bridge and I go up here now. to go New Road, to go Bellevue. This is where we have a drive pan gravel. And we have drive pan gravel for the past 39 years, Jankro. And you come up here, your giant wife with the whole batics and fleas and drop out on the head. I want to tell you, so I want to go give you a road. I want to do switch from PNP. So you can make we think tough again. All know we can't tough. Go gravel. The car have the wacky dip and molly dip like a rust. What do you look for the car? You have your one never ding dang a sing. Right then I show that fling. Every bumbuckler thing. And look for the road. I want to say we not get too much in money. When you say we not do much in things, I know you can't see it. Look for you with your drunk yourself every day and your wife walk around in a clocks. You know, sister, we need some shows for your road, them drunk man. Could they carry a molly dip and a sink and a chip up your whole place? Alignment needed. Jesus Christ. We can't believe it take 3 minutes to come up one hill. What a wicked, dirty people you be. Yeah, look on the green. Who is a disgrace. And wicked, you know, wicked to use all green as food, no blood clad color because you all a Jamaica green drunker. Look on the road. Green, nice trees and bad road. You dirty bitch, yeah. Waste. Look at this, you dirty waste, man. You see this? Me not stop video it and say till me reach go where me a go. Cause when me post this here, you not go soon incompetence. The whole version is not Jamaican because you look like you look a bit Spanish. Drunker, that's why you never argue with nothing for the road, but you come up here come sell dream like you know Martin Luther King. Go from here, sir boy. When you come up switch from we look at PNP party at least, and you not come up here come rub and sit over the road, drunker. What would you do? I know me can't so no. Yeah, you look a short, corrupted waste wife. I don't like your wife. Your wife I want Jezebel. I don't like your Jezebel wife. You too, you got dirty man. You look a Spanish man. Come down here and try beat off the arrowwax them. Look for the arrowwax them ground. But you not going to talk about you now make a difference boy about change is coming. No change now come. Look on the road, drunker. Hey drunker, shade green. Your arm green and frozen like a dog. You thinking licey, you dirty girl. You come up here, come skin off your blood clot veneers them. And you not see say road want fix. You dirty girl, you not get back no seat. Move! Boy, you're near green. And them three are the only green we are see right here now, dirty girl. Where you there? From you get your seat, girl. You nasty girl, where you there? From you get your seat, you come up here. You know come up here, boy, your name green, you think like cow. Move! I know I'm cow pastor, if you tell you go tie your drunk. I don't like your behavior, you come up here, you go tie what you want. Road do not go get. Because Bellevue need road. Which part of the road there? Gravel. And we have here like a riverbed we are drive through to Bambuckler. Yo, junker girl, come out of our place. PNP we are work with right now. You, Vaz, Jazz, you all want to move in the Ross because we don't want to see none of you up here. Boy, your name green. The only green we are doing this here, drunker. We don't want to sound the back. We don't give back PNP then see drunker. We're not thinking cow and goats, so no, don't like them. Drunker. All the goat them live better than the car them. Look on the road. What a disgrace. Hey green, you come up here, you tell Bellevue people about road. Watch it. One little piece of good road. Right from Johnny Bridge. Right from Johnny Bridge. Watch the Eastern, green. Watch out no green. Drunk crook y'all, and this me a talk about. 2 look a minute of driving and 130 seconds. A good road. Licey, a dirty girl. Your mama should have you in a one cow pastor, dirty girl, I mean, I like you. You and the JLP party rob up the whole of the money and buy the house and car and name you and drink you out. You don't need to come fix the road. Me tell you if you see no drunkers. Look there, I want riverbed this. This here half you want riverbed. It look like watch out. He was, he green is a disgrace. What kind of MP you be? Hey girl, every day you get up with your wallop and lace front them and make up dirty thinking girl and say road don't fix. Hey girl, you need to fix the road, my girl. Look like you're a dance. A party. It's a rock. You look like a raft in me, I do to blood. Mama, me say to a road bag and me back at me. If you drive in I car, me back kill me. Could there is a riverbed this. But to now spend money. But progress is coming. Boy, we don't have no progress to go on because look at Bellevue Road. We don't have what back for you. thinking green. You feel like a joking.
Jamaica, the data shows that sex is now wielded as a weapon of assault. And the reality is already in our high schools. Children's advocate Dan Gordon Harrison raised the alarm in 2019 that revenge porn, yes, revenge porn was a trend being practiced among high school Jamaican teens. And I learned this when I was writing an article on the Jamaican schoolgirl and the online sex or porn industry. And what revenge porn is in Jamaica is that a boy and a girl in a relationship in high school now have no problems about filming themselves in a sexual act. However, if the relationship ends badly, then one of them releases a video digitally to embarrass the other party. Now, let's be honest. Sex is taboo. Nobody likes to discuss it in Jamaica. But because so many people have come to me about different things, I've learned that sex is the latest currency primarily used to attain, for some, social mobility, sometimes by choice or sometimes by control. And also, sex is being used as a weapon of entrapment or blackmail to a vulnerable party, especially if they try to leave or act outside of the prescribed norms or the terms of engagement that were originally established. In corporate Jamaica, there are no more reported sexual harassment incidents. This is somehow the new sense of entitlement among what I call predators in the workplace within certain positions of power, who believe that sex is the rite of passage for others to be given the privilege of even getting a promotion. And so over time, I've met with many young men and many young women who have asked my help or for intervention to maneuver a boss or an intimate partner who's forcing them to participate in sexual act as a form of control for them to get or keep a job or for them to receive monthly financial assistance. And before everybody starts judging the person, sometimes you just don't know the circumstances that people find themselves in and why they can't leave. So this is not what that is about. Because oftentimes a sex manipulation is aggressive, and the person is being asked to bring multiple persons who are brought into the space for the voyeurism. Yes, the voyeurism on the part of the manipulator. And if the vulnerable party tries to leave the circumstance, then the material gains are either immediately withdrawn or they're threatened with physical and reputational harm. So many either leave the country, they keep quiet, or they just leave the job. And there's some people who argue that it is our dancehall culture, through some of our famous artists, that elevate and promote this behavior, which has sparked huge debates as to whether the personification and normalization of what I deem violent, dominant over the submissive sexual practices could be a contributing force. I remember speaking at a civil society group, and they asked me to speak about, the breaking down of traditional systems that was eroding the mindset about the rule of law and discipline in our society. So as I was speaking, I was giving several examples while, asking about established norms that should never be called into scrutiny. And so I asked the question, one of the questions I asked, just one, among several, should those who are incarcerated be permitted to make new music for the sale and distribution? And because, if they were doing that, then what message are we really sending to others about breaking the law if the police are perceived to not even be able to hold up their own rules, and who could not even hold up its own prison rules? One radio journalist took my questioning out of context and decided to sensationally tweet that I wanted the music of a particular artist banned from being played on the radio. The comments were so swift and so viral, and in those comments there were threats to me of gang rape followed by death. And as I read through many of the messages, and some of them I received phone calls and I got texts, both from men and women, that, I was supposed to be reprimanded by violent sex. They need for gang rape you and give you a gunshot in your pussy. That girl, they need a gunshot in her head after I'm done with her. One of them said, but you're rude. You forget rape and dash way. And so it continued, and it was like that. And I remember going through and I was like, I couldn't believe it was also women that were saying that I should be subjected to this. and that I was subjected to being raped violently first by multiple persons and then shot and killed as a form of discipline for even daring to question our institutional systems and entertainers that were incarcerated. Now, data prepared by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution showed that there were 437 sexual offense cases listed for this term, including 24 new cases and others transferred from the Easter term. And rape remains the dominant sexual offense. There are about 188 cases, followed closely by 143 cases of sexual intercourse with a person under 16. And then you had, 38 cases of grievous sexual assault, and these are the ones that are reported because so many are suffering and don't even want to come forward because of the same manipulation and control and the threats to them. And it has caused the Deputy Senior Director of Public Prosecutions, Mr. Jeremy Taylor, KC, to call for more to be done to stem the rise, yes, the rise, in sexual offenses in Jamaica, and that the policymakers are not doing enough and not paying enough attention. And I don't remember the exact quote, but I'll paraphrase what he said. He said, look, so much is being done about firearms and so much is being done about murder, but we have a high rate of sexual offenses and hardly anything is being done about it. And that these sexual offenses, what they're seeing is that it's become cultured and it has become a part of our Jamaican landscape. Now, in other places around the world, their attorneys or public prosecutors are moving to prosecute high-profile perpetrators, including in the U.S. with Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein and R. Kelly, and now Sean Diddy Combs has been indicted. In France, if you've been paying attention, there is a 71-year-old Frenchman who is now on trial because for a decade he drugged his wife and watched men rape her while she lay unconscious in bed. In the UK, the late billionaire owner of Harrods, Mohammed Al-Fayed, dozens of women are now coming forward to say he was a monster and that he raped them or assaulted them sexually. I'll never forget in 2017 when Superintendent Enid Ross Stewart, she was the head of Sissoko, told a joint parliamentary committee that in Jamaica it was the pastors and the policemen among the leading high-profile perpetrators of sex offenses against our children. We've been operating with our eyes wide shut for a long time, and it's time that we listen to Mr. Taylor and clamp down on the systems of predators and sexual violence in Jamaica. Perhaps it's time to make our sexual offenses registry public. Now, if you agree, just drop a comment or just make a comment, because there's so many men and women who are experiencing this on a daily basis. And you can also scroll back and read some of my articles or just watch my YouTube channel, but let's do something.